Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm going to be looking at a few questions to do with finding the area. And what we're going to be doing is finding the area by counting the number of squares inside the boundary lines. So if I just take a shape, and let me just draw, and it's going to be reasonably not 100% accurate, but close enough. All right, here we have, well, let's finish this. Okay. Now here we have a shape, and what I'd like to do is say, what is the area inside this shape? So the area is, you just have to count the number of squares, and so we're just going to answer it as, it's going to be so many squares, and that would be good enough. Square units also. We could just say square units or squares. We need to change that to be square units. All right. So let's count the squares in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 full squares. All right. So 11 full squares. So they all count as 1. Now we just have to go half squares. So that's a half, that's a half, that's a half. So we've got another 1.5 with 3 halves. So therefore 11 plus 1.5 is 12.5. You could say 12.5 square units, or 12.5 is okay as well. 12.5 square units. So for area, you simply have to count inside the boundary lines how many small squares are inside those boundary lines. So that has an area of 12.5. We'll do one more. We'll do a very simple one. And what is the area of this shape here? So we will count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So the area equals 5.5 or 5.5 square units. Therefore, shape A has a smaller area than shape B. So if I was to put it from smallest area to the largest area in order, it would have to be first B. So let's just say that would be first B and then A. So B would be the smallest area and A has the largest area. Okay, I hope that's helped. So until I talk again, stay happy.